Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. With me today, Chef Amy.
Hi.
And today we're making our special coconut cranberry sauce with pork tenderloin and fries. Amy, how's that look?
Really good.
Try it out, Amy. Amy's being silly today. I'm trying to give Amy a back rub.
Hun.
How is it, Amy?
Excellent.
How's it like? What's the flavor like?
Cranberries.
A little bit of coconut?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. All right, guys, stay tuned. We'll show you exactly how we made it. Please hit that like, share, subscribe, and we'll show you everything. Welcome to Poul's Kitchen. This is Chef Poul. With me, Chef Amy.
Hi.
Chef Alex is not sure. So we're going to be making a quick and easy meal. We had to defrost some pork tenderloin, which it's defrosted now. I just took the heat, turned that off, and we're going to let that rest. We're not going to cook until later, but we need to make sure that's rested. Once it cools off, we're going to do a marinade. Yay! But now we have to make a sauce, because it's going to be cooking with the sauce when we finally put it into the oven. So what we're going to start off with is a can of cranberries. Cranberries is good.
Yeah, they are.
We love cranberries. I prefer bag, but you know what? It's a lot of work and I just don't want to do it today. It is what it is. Sue me. So we're going to take that, we're going to put this into our saucepan, and that's exactly what this is. This is a saucepan. And this is jellied, but you know, use what you have, and that's basically what we're doing. So I'm going to cut this out here, throw this into the garbage, and then I'm going to turn the heat on to 5 because that's all we need. And then we're going to put in a can of coconut milk. This is going to be a pretty simple and easy recipe. It's not that complex. It's really simple, really easy. It doesn't need to be too sweet. We're not making it sweet. I put a little bit of tagine in, because tagine is awesome. You hear Amy's music in the background?
No.
She likes her heavy metal.
No.
And we're going to use some black ground pepper. It's going to be a nice, little rich, a little creamy. I haven't decided if we're going to bake this or if we're just going to fry it. Probably just fry it. It may not even marinate, to be honest with you. I don't think we need to.
No.
No. Well, let's take this, put this in a little temple, sit in the fridge.
I think it'd be good to marinate it though.
Don't need to.
No?
Because when it cooks, it's going to cook into the sauce.
Alright.
I'm going to take a few drops of lime.
Because we have lime.
Lime is really good. Excuse me.
And lemon.
I'm going to put a little lemon in. Just going to give this a little mix. I think this will be a beautiful, beautiful sauce once everything's all said and done.
Yeah.
It's kind of thick now, actually. Oh yeah, this tastes heavenly. You just want to keep on stirring to make sure that you're breaking up the cranberry. Yeah, because that's pretty important. It's a nice soft sauce. It's not too complex, but it will give a really super nice, rich flavor to our dish. Just gonna take this out now.
Oh.
One thing I love about bagged pork tenderloin, it's actually beautiful because you get two pieces, so
You should move that lid.
Because you actually get a good amount of meat, which is really nice. And this is how I want to cook it. It's not cooked yet. It boiled enough to defrost it, so it's ready to be cooked. And what we're going to just simply do is we're going to wrap this in tin foil, so it's going to be ready to take out. And we're probably going to bake it. How does that look so far?
Really good.
You don't want to bake something that's totally frozen because it's going to take longer to cook. It's easier just to sit in a boiling pot and let it bathe in some warm water. It'll totally defrost. And that looks pretty darn good to me so far. And then what we're going to do with this is once this is done, once this has been completed, it's almost there now. And this is going to taste so good.
Yeah.
Because we've taken the time to actually thaw it first. And everything else, it's going to be tender, it's going to be great. This is my absolute favorite way to get pork because it's just so beautiful. It's so tender. And I'm not going to do a whole lot with this because I really don't need to.
Pepper, of course.
Definitely want some pepper. And if you're just using regular pepper shakers, I would stop that immediately. I would buy like a ground, something you can ground it in, because you'll just get so much better. It will taste so much better if you do it this way. I'm gonna put a little bit of applewood seasoning, which is one of our favorites. It tastes really, really good. And with this, you can have this with corn, you can have this with pretty much anything you want. It's going to taste good no matter what you do.
Oh.
And just to give it a little bit of spice, not a lot, but we're going to use some Cajun seasoning. And that's all we're going to do with this. Not going to put anything else in there, don't need to. Green?
Yeah.
Of course you agree.
No, it doesn't need much. It's gonna have the sauce later, so.
Yeah, we just want to have a little spice on this so that when we throw this into the oven, it's gonna be it's gonna have all the rich flavor, all those anyways. Just make sure it's closed all the way, as freezer or fridge burn and stuff is real, so you want to make sure that's fine.
Yeah. And the sauce is good.
And that's pretty much done. Ooh. Gonna turn the heat off on that now. And I'm just gonna set this here. And I'll let Amy test this after. She's a good girl. One more taste test before we let you go. Please hit the like, share, subscribe button. And we always appreciate our the views. If you're looking for our website,
Oh, yum.
www.poulskitchen.online. We really appreciate you, and we'll be back soon. And we're back, just to make sure we can get this done and not have to stress out about it later, meaning I'm not necessarily always feeling the greatest rate at the moment, so I want to make sure this gets done. No real issues, so what we're going to do, first we're going to preheat our oven to 400 degrees. It's very important. And then what we're going to do is we're going to line a pan here. This is tinfoil. And you'll also see I have my trusty cast iron pan there. And this is what we're going to do here. We don't need a lot of grease because the grease isn't really good. But we're going to basically just sear the meat. This is going to make it so when we preheat this a little bit later to basically do the so we're ready to eat it, it won't be such a big deal. Amy will tell you some of the best foods that we make are foods that we don't physically have to cook all the time. Amy works sometimes 12-hour shifts. I don't, so I mean I'm pretty lucky that way. I can basically just get off shift and make food. Amy, on the other hand, works very long shifts, and that's why sometimes you'll see Alex and me and there's no Amy. Sometimes she's in bed because she works a graveyard shift. Sometimes she's not even here because she's working long shifts. And sometimes you'll see me going out and basically burning her food. Why? Because she works very long shifts. It is what it is, right? So what do you think Amy's going to do here? And it helps if I turn the heat on. And what do you think Amy's going to do here? You think she's going to sit here and just go hungry, or do you think she's kind of going to come home? Do you think she's in, 12-hour shift really means 14 hours. Getting there, getting back, shower, getting the things that she has to do. And then you're saying that Amy has to cook food after that. Because a lot of times I'm in bed, so I'm not going to be around to do it when she gets home. So, and I'm sure a lot of you are in a very similar situation, and that's why we do this. We can have this cooked, and then what we can do is we can have this ready so Amy can either go to work or in the microwave, or if I bring it to her, it's usually still pretty warm, so she doesn't need to. But for those of you who have that kind of lifestyle that 5 days of the week, you're tired, you're exhausted, you don't want to cook, you're just too tired when you get home from work, you know what? Amy and I, on say a Sunday, we'll dedicate that Sunday for a cooking day, and we'll make spaghetti, we'll make some pasta, we'll make some things that we can just throw in the fridge, freezer, take it out, and stuff like that. Amy appreciates it because she gets, sometimes there'll be so much in the deep freeze, she can lasagna this or that, right? So my point why we're doing it this way is very simple, because I want you guys to realize that there's a very easy way to do some things without having to stress yourself out about coming home and trying to throw away food. Because the number one complaint I hear from people is that they're too tired. So we have some friends and they have some handicaps, and it's easier for him to go out and go to a restaurant, or you go and you get pre-made sandwiches, pre-made foods. So you can just eat quicker. And I'm saying sometimes it's easy. For example, I think we paid, Amy, do you remember how much we paid for this?
No.
I think we got it on sale for like $6. And that's 2 pretty big pieces of pork tenderloin. That's pretty darn good, I think. Sauce, cranberries, I think was $2. Coconut milk was $1. So, I mean, really, unless you want to nickel and dime everything, we're going to have some potatoes with this later. That might be another $1's worth of potatoes. If you're throwing a can of corn in, you might be looking at $10. $10 whole dollars for how many meals do you think this is going to make? I mean, I think it's going to make quite a bit. And all we're doing here is we're just searing it before we throw it into the oven. And sometimes a lot of people don't realize that the best thing you can do for yourself is just basically cook a week's worth of meals, have it in the freezer, and then you just take it out and thaw it as you want. And that doesn't necessarily mean that you have to microwave it either. Amy can pull this right out, and then she can put it on the frying pan. But if you're going to work, how many of us have the luxury of having a stove? We're lucky we have a microwave and fridge. And this is one of the most important lessons that I can teach anybody. We have our sauce. We can take a little container, we can put that in. You can put this in here, some veggies, some potatoes, rice, whatever you want to do. It doesn't have to be that intense. It really doesn't. It can be pretty much anything you want, really. It's just whatever is easiest for you. Because honestly, when it comes to cooking, the best thing you really can do for yourself is just make your meals. Like, this is totally not a meal for one day. I know you can make jokes that Amy and I can, put the food down when we want to, and believe me, we can. But in reality, in real life, you got to be a little bit more picky and selective of how much you eat. Because it's fun to say, oh yeah, this is healthy, I can eat as much of this as I want. Really, you can't, because overeating is also not a good thing either. Amy, do you remember when the Nintendo Wii came out?
Yeah.
Do you remember reading that article about how that woman won that contest by water drinking contest? So Nintendo came up with this contest that they sponsored, that whoever could drink the most water. And I'm just taking this over here and putting this on the pan. And so, anyways, they had this contest, and whoever drank the most water won. And if you guys are around for it, the Nintendo Wii was an extremely popular console. It was unique. It wasn't necessarily, something for everybody, but people loved it. And it was fun. Amy liked it because she could do her Wii Fit, and there's lots of interactive games that you could play. And that's what it was about. I thought it was great. Amy lost some weight. She had a lot of fun doing it. She had a lot of giggle fits with some of the silly things that they'd have you do, and it was great. But this one woman took it too far, and she drank so much water, she drowned. So, to me, that should tell you that you can literally drown on anything. It doesn't matter. You can literally drown on anything which is kind of crazy when you think about it, but you can. So, you can almost have anything you want in life, but there's a thing called moderation. And that's my point. You want to be very moderate in how you enjoy certain things, because if you don't, then you can get yourself sick. I'm going to take this off the heat here and then turn this off, because otherwise the fire alarm will go off. Now on this, you can actually put some barbecue sauce on at this point if you want to. We don't want to, and I'm going to tell you why we're not going to do it. And it's actually very simple. It's because you have sauce right there. And if you put barbecue sauce on there and then you put your sauce on, you're not going to taste it. It's going to be a total waste. Amy, how's this look?
Really good.
So my point on this is something we found in our deep freeze, already there. We got on sale, and this is how we're going to cook it. Something anybody can do, really cheap, really easy, really easy, and you know what? It's going to taste great. And my other point is, make your meals in advance so that you don't have to stress yourself out about coming home from work when you're really super tired. Just to cook a meal, do dishes for a lot, and that's crazy. You don't need to do that, guys. Just cook it. And this isn't going to be enough for a week. It isn't, but it'll be enough for a few. So we're going to put this in the oven at 400 degrees for about 16 minutes. And we'll come back, we'll see what it's like. So we'll be back. Welcome back. So we're done. This is great. The moment of truth. And I should be careful because maybe I'll have to put it back in. There's no guarantee here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take it out. And like anything, we're going to take a little knife to it and just make sure it's cooked. Because if not, we need to put it back in, because we can't be serving food that's not done. Because, well, Amy will tell you that's like the stupidest thing you can do. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a knife. Look at this one right here. And I'm just going to cut through it here. And that's done. So I'm going to turn everything off here. Now, I could serve this now, but it's 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Amy and I are just going to have a lazy day today. We don't want to do a whole lot. Later on, when Amy and I are ready to eat, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some potato wedges, and we're going to cook up some vegetables, have a little bit of side salad with it, How's this look, Amy?
Really good.
Does this not make you hungry right now?
Yeah.
It's really hungry. And the best part about this is when we serve this, we're gonna come over here, Amy, and we're gonna serve this beautiful coconut cranberry sauce. And that's gonna go right over that. We're gonna put that on liberally. We'll probably show you at the beginning of the video if you've seen that part. So please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Visit our website, www.poulskitchen.online. Please, I'm begging you. We all love you. Take a look at that one more time and tell me you're not hungry. So until next time, let's make cooking great again.